Welcome to episode number 12 of his Vinny J NHL 21 Be a Pro series. And today, I'm obviously playing our Vinny J Be a Pro series, obviously. Round 2, game 5, where the Rangers are up 3-1. So, we're not going undefeated in the playoffs. We did lose one game in this series. 7-1 in the playoffs, or in the postseason, or whatever you want to call it. Playoffs, postseason, same thing, really. 7-1. Penguins are 5-4. We lead the series 3-1, best 7 series. So if we win this game, which is game 5, we move on to the Eastern Conference Final to play. I don't remember who we're gonna play. Well, it hasn't been decided yet, but obviously it's between two teams. It's between the Maple Leafs and the Bruins. The Bruins lead the Maple Leafs 3-1. The Flames lead the Jets 3-1. The Golden Knights lead the Ducks 3-1. The Rangers lead the Penguins 3-1, and the Bruins lead the Maple Leafs 3-1. So all 4 of the second round series, the 2 in the Western Conference and the 2 in the Eastern Conference, but all of them are some teams up 3-1. As we swept the Islanders in the first round, and that's now, like I said, we're at 3-1 over the Penguins here in the second round. I'm leading the team, and I led the team at points in the regular season, and I'm leading the team in points here in the playoffs. Unfortunately, if you look at the line score, I don't want to waste too much time here. If we do lose this game 5, then this episode will be game 6. There'll just be one game in this episode, regardless if we win or lose. If we win this game, this episode will be game 1 of the Eastern Conference Final. If we lose this game, it'll be game 6. And if we win this game, it'll be the next episode will be game 1 of the Eastern Conference Final. And if we win this game, the next episode of the series will be the Eastern Conference Final. And if we lose this game, the next episode of the series, and if we lose this game, the next episode of the series will be round 2, game 6. And game 5 is at Madison Square Garden. And if it does go to game 6, that'll be back in Pittsburgh. And if it does go to game 7, that'll be at Madison Square Garden. If you do see, I think there might have just been like a flicker on the screen on the TV. It's because it's the HDMI port. It's an old TV, so it's an old HDMI port because it's an old TV. That's why just now there might have been like the screen might go gray or black for a second. But my apologies if it does. I think it just did, but apologies if and when it doesn't. So it's Panarin, Vinny J, and Bonovich. They demoted Zibanejad. He was always a center on the first line all year with Panarin and Vinny J, but now they moved him to the center line. Zibanejad did, and out of Vinny J, Panarin, and Bonovich, I'm the only one that plays center. So now I'm playing center. All year I wasn't playing center. And through 8 games, by the way, I have 30 goals, 22 assists, 9 penalty minutes, and a plus 53 for plus minus, and I'm averaging just over 25.5 minutes per game. As I was a first overall pick in the 2020 draft. I'm on a contract type is 2-way. Salary is $850K. It's 3 years. I'm from Canada, and I'm not waiver eligible. So 3-year contract. I'm probably only going to be doing this 1 year here in NHL 21. Usually I don't do more than one because obviously, usually each year for Christmas I ask for the new NHL game. That's probably what's going to happen. That's probably what's going to happen again. But yeah, so it's Panarin, Vinny J, and Bonovich on the first line. Second line is Lafreniere or Lafreniere. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's Zibanejad and Stromes. That's a good line, so not bad. I'll take that. So and then yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna show you what the final scores were for game 2, 3, and 4 because and game 1 was the last episode. Game 1 was the last episode. If you haven't seen any of the episodes in this series, there'll be a playlist. There's a playlist for the series, and it'll be the Eye in the Sky in the top right corner right up here. There should be an icon that pops up at the beginning of the video. So yeah, let's go ahead. We won game 1, 17-1. Lost game 2, 7-0. And you're wondering how 7-0 happened? Well, I assumed the first 2 periods I was hopping in the third period, but then I think to start the third period we were down like 5-0. So I decided not to hop into the game, and obviously we lost 7-0. And then so we won game 1, 17-1. We lost game 2, 7-0. We won game 3, 7-1. And then we won game 4, 3-0. So now we're about to play game 5 at home, so that's good, because obviously the last series, game 1 was the Rangers' first round series. They were playing the Islanders. Game 1 was at home. Game 4 was in, well, at the Islanders arena. But here, so Game 1 of the series was at home, and Game 5 of the series is also at home. So yeah, it's on May 2nd, 2021, which is Sunday. Yeah, so yeah, let's get into Game 5 right now. If we win, we move on. The Rangers move on to the Eastern Conference Final to play the Bruins or the Maple Leafs. And the Bruins lead the series, and it's a Maple Leafs 3-1. All 4 center round series is one team's up 3-1 on the other team. Let's get into Game 5 right now. Let's see, home uniforms for us. Away uniforms for the Penguins. It's Sidney Crosby for the Penguins. A featured player for the Penguins. Or the featured player for the Penguins is the captain for the Penguins, Sidney Crosby. Which in real life he's not playing right now because he had surgery, but he's practicing. And yeah, Sal Churchill, lane 5 minutes, still rookie, which is the easiest difficulty here in NHL 21. And the honest trainer is Bedanner. Let's get into Game 5 right now. Let's watch a prediction. James Sabalski, round 2, Game 5. Grubauer 5-4-0. One shutout. That's the goaltender for the Penguins. And our goaltender is, I believe, Shesterkin. It is. He's 7-1-0 in the playoffs with, I think that's a one shutout. He definitely has one. Oh no, I think that's a, 7. He's definitely 7-1-0. I believe I said he had one shutout. Here we go, and that's a call pass by me. Hit a stick to the defender, but I still got it. Ran into my own die right there, incidentally. Shot, and that was blocked. 71 not blocked. Here's Rust, which I believe is Brian Rust. Here's some player for Pittsburgh. He's going backward, and Crosby just killed. Not literally, but I hit him hard. Number 87 to the slot. Good save by Grubauer. 17:56 to go in the first. Now the coach is. In real life, you wouldn't have as much time, but now the coach is coming over 2 minutes into the hockey game. We need a strong start in this game. Set the tone out there and show them what we're made of. Would ya? Got it, coach. I'll put in a bid for a shift. Okay. So the challenge from the coach is strong shifts. Or the promise, or yeah, just the challenge from the coach is strong shifts. 2 minutes into the hockey game, which in real life you wouldn't have this much time like here. You would have like during the TV timeouts, but there wouldn't be a TV timeout 2 minutes into the hockey game. Here we go. I won the draw. The Rangers do. Shot! Good save by Grubauer. Here's Russ, which I believe is Brian Russ, up the head of Jake Densel. Here we go. Here we go, and it wasn't a blowout loss in the last game. 3-0 is not a blowout. And that was and the reason why it was only 3-0 is because I only played the third period, and why are you going backward? Give me the punt. I mean, like, I always do that, and I hit the other, might hit my own player. Here we go. And that got intercepted. Here we go. Give it to me, there's open space, maybe. And there's a guy on my right, but I lost the punt. No, I still have it. But I thought I lost that because it didn't me for something. I thought I was on did me for losing the punt. Jake Densel, 2 goals, 7 assists, 9 points, leads the Penguins in points here in the playoffs. I thought didn't for long shifts, or a long shift. So, yeah, so 5 minutes in the hot game, no score. Penguins strike first, and the goal is by Dublin. 9:55 to go in the first period, 1-0 Penguins. And there, the puck was right into the boards where I came out. Here's Russ. There's a slot. Crosby lost the puck. I know Matt that did it is Latane, and I just bumped him. And I did poked by number 8. Give it to me. Open. I'm gonna break. And Vinny J scores off the post and in, and the game is tied. 31st of the playoffs for Vinny J. 11:34 into the first period, and the game is tied at 1. Off the post and in on the breakaway. That's not shot beat the goalie clean for an early lead. That is not correct. It's a tie game, coach. But that was a perfect setup from my teammates, coach. It did all the work. No, that is true. It was a good setup, but it's not an early lead, coach. Penn was at the early lead, but we just tied the game, what, like 11:34 into the first period. 1-1 Dame, 8:26 to go in the first. Assisted by Trumba. Here we go. Here's Trumba. Did it to me. I split two defenders. But Grubauer made the save. I should have went more blocker side. Instead, I shot it right into his pads. 8:06 to go in the first period. 1-1 Dame. Face-offs 5-3 in favor of the Rangers. Made that 6-3 now. Here we go to me. And tried to split two defenders, but Denzel said no. And at the putt. 7:30 remaining. Cut him off at the line. Come on, get out of my way, 71. Up ahead. Here's 89. That's Bonovich, I believe. Shaw turned aside. Grubauer passes it out to his teammate. Plus 50 for Batchet. Then I try to poke there. That was on tripping, but I didn't get the putt either. The teammate does, though. Here's Trumba. Dips it to me. I lost the putt. At the blue line. Up ahead now. A little bit of a break for Pittsburgh. And a cross shot by Crosby. Scores! The 10th in for Pittsburgh. Puts one into the back of the net. I got Din for not covering the open man. For not covering the open man. 4th goal of the playoffs for the captain for the Penguins. The 4th goal of the playoffs for the Penguins captain. 5:40 they go in the first period. It's now 2-1 Pittsburgh. Now we're on the power play for one more second. 54 seconds to go in the period. So, yeah, so one more second to go in the power play, but 54 seconds to go in the period. Still 2-1 Pittsburgh. I lost a face-off. Here we are. There's Crosby to score the center for Pittsburgh. Also, I hit him earlier. That's a good poke. Here we go. 20 seconds to play. Looking for a buzzer beater to tie the game. Onside play to me. Across. Oh, Panarin was cutting. But I couldn't get it to him as it hit a stick of the defender. And I blocked the pass there and then went to my teammate, but time ran out. We're through 20 minutes here in Game 5. Scores 2-1 Penguins. That's the first time that I said it all postseason or all playoffs actually on a video, or at least while filming, that we're actually losing. So check for strong shifts. I have the only goal for the Rangers. I almost said Penguins. Crosby has a goal for the Penguins along with, I believe, Dublin. Yeah. So yeah, center period will be next clip as this clip's about to end. So yeah, see you on the other side. They outscored us. The Penguins at 2-1, but the Rangers outshot them 9-5. We also out hit them 11-3. Time attack, we about 50 seconds more, 418 to 329. Passing 84% to 80 in favor of us. But they're have more goals. That's all that matters. Let's get into the second period here in Game 5 with the Penguins up 2-1. Really down. And then Crosby. And I win it. Back to Trumba. Up against the boards. He has Bonovich, and I got blocked. Behind the back pass to me. Shaw did save. Letang couldn't hit the putt at the post. Letang just got murdered. Across to me. What a save. And I bumped the guy. We got the punt. Here's Panarin. He scores. And the game is tied. What a sequence. And then we hit the post. I got stoned. But then Panarin didn't run into the back of that number, or 16th of the playoffs for him. And that was a high glove on Grubauer. 16th of the playoffs for Panarin, and the game is tied at 2. Oh, no, so it's just great work putting the pressure on them. So the challenge is continued pressure. 2-2 game here at MSG. 2-2 game in Game 5. Game tied at 2, but the Rangers lead the series 3-1. Have a chance. The Rangers have a chance to punch it to the Eastern Conference Final here at home. Here we go. Lost a putt. Here's Letang. Letang, that was an interference and or charging. Shot did save, although I was. Here we go. I don't know why I should have called that for that. If I didn't move like that, I would have probably died. Here's Russ. I got Din for the calling for a pass and got intercepted. Did poked. Here we go. I'm with Panarin. Bonovich is right behind me. Pass to Panarin, or pass to me below the goal line. Did save by Grubauer. Throws it out right to our Rangers teammate. I dot it now to the slot. That was tied up. And Rust has it. I'm in for long shifts. And I'm now down to the bench. About 5 minutes into the second period. It's a 2-2 game. I have both goals. No, I don't have both goals. I have the first goal, Panarin, the second goal. 9:28 to go in the second period. We're on the power play. 5-on-4 power play. Must have just been called, unless it wasn't a 2-minute power play or penalty, but probably it was. 2-2 game. Just past the halfway point here in the hockey game. We're on the power play. Shot! Somehow they got through, but did save. Screenshot! What a pass! What a setup score! Zibanejad! Which the reason why he's on the same lineup as I am is because, well, we're on the same power play unit. 5th goal of the playoffs for him. And the Rangers have the first lead of the hockey game. On 17 to go in the second period, 3-2 Rangers as they have the first lead of Game 5. Here I am, breaking in! Good save by Drew Power, and he covers with 8:57 remaining. Top 10 in points, I have 52 points. Panarin has 28, Bunovich has 24, and Fulch has 15. That means that Zibanejad's not even in the top 10. That's because he has 5 goals. Here we go, and I win the face-off. Chumba shot did not go. Barry just got murdered. To the slot, blocked. Here we go. Plus 50 for Batchet. This guy's dead. Oh, he moved. Here we go. It's canceled. Juicy rebound by Shesterkin, but went right to a Ranger player. Up it to me. And I got by 23 and 24 and I score. Second in the game for Vinny J, and the Rangers lead 4-2. Let's go. Second tonight, 32nd into the playoffs, 12:40 into the second period, and the Rangers lead 4-2. And now the coach talking to me. For a second I thought I was on the bench, but I didn't see me, but I'm still on the ice. Okay. Thinks it was he just congratulated me for the goal because I won the face-off. Whatever. So we're still out there. 7:20 they go in the second period. 4-2 Rangers. 3 unanswered for the Rangers. Assisted by Fulch and Shesterkin. The goalie got the second assist, and that is offside on me. There's a puck got deflected, and I was in the zone before the puck went in the zone. So, neutral face-off. 7:08 to go in the second period. 4-2 Rangers. Martinez, which I might be out Martinez on the Penguins. He has 3 blocked shots. Good touch pass to Panarin. White space for me, or white ice, really. And to me, behind the back was Panarin. Good save. Now, I believe that is out Martinez. Probably. 6 minutes to go in the period. Penguins lead, or excuse me, the Penguins trail by 2. Here we go. Here's Panarin to me. Good save. Here we go. I'm going behind the net. Another save. Picked up by Martinez. Lost the puck though. Here we go. And bank pass. I'm not sure. Was that to me? I guess it was. I got Din for the bad pass. Plus 50 for the body check. That might have been on Crosby. What a hit. Here we go. Up ahead. Bank pass. Blew right by Martinez. Did save. And I got Din for the bad. Minus 25 for a badly aimed shot. And I'm on the bench now. 3:20 to go in the period. 3:20 to go in the second period. 4-2 Rangers still, and that is the end of the second period. The Rangers lead 4-2 in Game 5. But looks like the Penguins are on the power play to start the third period. So in that second period, we outscored them 3-0. The Penguins outscored us 2-1 in the first period, and the Penguins outscored us 2-1 in the first period, but we outscored the Penguins 3-0 in the second period. I have 12 shots still on net, 2 goals and an assist, 12 shots. A +2 for plus-minus. And the shots now are, they're 27 and 13 in favor of us. In favor of the Rangers. Hits 18-5 in favor of us. Time attack, we have about 3 more minutes in them. Pass in there, but a little bit better. Face-offs, 21-12 in favor of us. Power plays, they don't have one. Yet, I think we have 2 penalty minutes. I think there was a penalty at the end of the second period. But we're 1 for 2 in the power play, and we've had 2 minutes and 11 seconds of power play time. I think looks like the Penguins had 39 seconds of power play time, and now they still have a minute and 19 seconds left. No, a minute and 21 seconds left. So it's in the third period here in Game 5 with the Rangers up 4-2. So that's our captain. Looks like he's in the box to start the third period. And the reason why I'm not out there to start the third period is because we're on the penalty kill. I think I'm on the second penalty kill unit. So that's why I wasn't out there to start the third period. But we kill it off. About a minute and a half gone in the third period. 4-2 Rangers still. We're sitting on a lead late in the game. Let's shut them down, bring home the win. Got it. I'll work minimizing their scoring chances. Let's do it. So suppress the opposition. That's the challenge. So we kill off that penalty at the third period. Now there's 18:30 on the dot in the third period. Rangers still lead 4-2. The face-off win by me. Here we go, and I got around that guy. 17 tried to hit me hard. Oh man, the Bonovich, what a pass score! Panarin, Vinny J, Bonovich, Panarin. No, setting tonight for Panarin. The Rangers lead 5-2. Setting tonight, 17th of the playoffs. Fourth unanswered goal for the Rangers, and they lead 5-2. With 18:01 to go in the third. Assisted by Bonovich and Vinny J. Second assist, fourth point of the game for Vinny J. And that is missed the net. Missed the net to the slot score. On at the second assist, Panarin. It's another goal, his third of the game. That's a playoff hat trick for Panarin. That's the third assist of the game for Vinny J. And fifth point. And the Rangers lead 6-2. And there goes Grubauer. 5 unanswered for the Rangers. They were down 2-1, and now they're up 6-2. Well, about 3 minutes into the third. About 2.5 minutes into the third. 17:29 to go in the third. Assisted by Bonovich and Vinny J again. There we go. To me. To the sun! How in the world do you miss that? The left side of them was wide open. Shot was blocked by my own die. Now that guy lost a putt to me. And a block by Donna Batch. Moving all around. It's saved by, I believe, D. Smith is their bat. Yeah, I think D. Smith or whatever. But D. Smith is a batch. Good save by him. Top 10 and plus minus. The 9 out of the 10 dives are Rangers. Top 9 dives are Rangers. And then the 10th dive is Alex Pietrangelo, who's on the Golden Knights. Here we go. Shaw. Good save by D. Smith. Oh, here we go. Got it. Shot. What a tip. It hit multiple bodies and or stitched. And it was stopped by Smith. Another save by, well, D. Smith. Passes out. Here's Russ. 15 minutes to go in the game. Penguins down 4. Shot turned aside. Up ahead. Me. And I just blew right by Fontaine. And I do not put it in, though. Here we go. To the slot. Score. Hat trick for Vinny J. I did my goal celebration. I hit double triangle for it, but I was bumped. That's why I did my goal celebration. It was some given the Calder, which means I didn't. That's a trophy given to the best rookie in the NHL, and I'm a rookie. Third tonight, goal playoff hat trick for Vinny J. or for Panarin, and now Vinny J. Third tonight, 33rd of the playoffs, and the Rangers lead 7-2. Panarin and Vinny J both have hat tricks. 14 minutes to go in the day, now 13 minutes to go in the day. We're on the power play, 7-2 Rangers. Said it was a hooking minor, I think it said. Here we go. Here's Vinny J with the punch shot. The save rebound score. Juicy rebound given up by D. Smith. And the Rangers put it in. It's Panarin, 4th goal of the game for him. And the Rangers lead 8-2.
I like this by the coach here, James. Gone to his youngest player, the rookie, and he's reminding him to play safe at this time of the game. You got the lead. You don't necessarily need another goal. You don't turn over. And as I tell my kids, Razor, safety never takes a holiday. New York's on.
Oh, no, buddy. Just to buy me and Zibanejad, so he's out sometimes. What a pass. There's Vinny J. Right around in front, score. Number 4 for him. It's Panarin and Vinny J both have 4 goals, 9-2 now, and I have that same sign. 4th goal tonight, 34th of the playoffs. Come on, enough with this taunting. Okay, thank you.
New York's only continue to
9-2 Rangers, 12:37 to go in the game. 8 unanswered for us, assisted by Bonovich and Trumba. And they're just keep letting me go here. Shot another goal! And I was bumped it in, so I didn't do my goal celebration. 5th tonight. And I'm giving what they take. I'm giving what they're giving, or I'm taking what they're giving me. 10-2 Rangers. Well, this was about to end, so I'll see you on the other side. So if I had 4 coaches challenges, it was strong shifts, continue pressure, suppress the opposition, and protect the lead. Checked in all 4. Here we go. 10-2 Rangers, right? Yeah, 10-2 Rangers, 12:21 to go in the game. Here we go. What a pass! I didn't mean to do that. It painted in my my teammate, and then eventually I just shot it in. Double hat trick for Vinny J. A playoff double hat trick. 11:47 to go in the third. It's now 11-2 Rangers. I have 6 of those goals. Panarin has the other 4, or well, not the other 4, but I have 6. Panarin has 4, which accounts for 10 of our 11 goals. I'm not sure who got that other goal. I could have got a goal there, and I missed the net. Here we go. Down. Zibanejad has the other goal. So I have 6. Panarin has 4, and Zibanejad has 1. And 6 plus 4 plus 1 is 11. 10 minutes to go in the game. 11-2 Rangers. So yeah, I have 6 goals. Panarin has 4 goals, and Zibanejad has 1 goal. 6 plus 4 plus 1 is 11. 11-2 Rangers. There's 9:30 remaining. Now 12-2 Rangers. There's 5 minutes remaining, and we're on the power play. 4-on-3 power play for a minute and 7 seconds. And Townen, that did not go. And shot score. 13-2. 4:57 left. Panarin, 5th goal tonight. So I have 6 goals. He has 5. 4-on-3 power play. Now it's 4-on-4 for 45 seconds. 4-on-4 for 40 seconds. And Townen, 4:50 to go in the game. Picked up by 77. Here's number 12 up to head the number 13, which is me. Good save by D. Smith. And another shot score. Assisted by me. Not the first assist Vinny J did. Obviously, there's a little more ice because it's 4-on-4. It's by Tony DeAngelo. First goal of the playoffs for him. It's now, what, 13-3? Or no, 13-2, I think. No, 14-2. Assisted by Vinny J and the Fleur. There's a different line. I'm not the center because I'm on the left wing right now. But here's Crosby. Did save by Shesterkin. The reason I'm on the left wing is because not the center is because it's 4-on-4. And that's why the lines are a little messed up. There's 4-on-4 lines. That's why I'm not the center, and so I'm the left wing, and that's why I'm on the ice with different people. Here we go, and I double hit the button because can I beat the Ison though? No. Ison, top 10 assists. I have 22 assists. Top 5 are Rangers, and out of the top 10 there's 6 Rangers in it. Anyway, 3 seconds to go on the 4-on-4. I'm not sure if there's any power play time after this for either side. Not sure. Is that a power play for us for 1 minute? Is that, or it was just over a minute? Now it's under a minute. Shot score! Assist for Vinny J again. 15-2. I believe that's Zibanejad, which I believe is second of the game. Both of his goals tonight, second tonight, 6 of the plans. Both goals tonight for Zibanejad have been power play goals. And we're up 15-2. That is 14 straight goals. We were down 2-1, and now we're up 15-2. So 14 unanswered for the Rangers. Make that 15 unanswered. Number 7 for me. This is just ugly. I mean, I thought I was on actually a game because it was 2-1 Penguins after 20 minutes, and now it's 16-2 Rangers. And what 3 minutes left in the game? Another shot. Stopped by the goaltender. The bank pass. And the me shot did save. Letang did it. As a Penguin season will end in 2 minutes and 40 seconds. It's around 16-2 here in Game 5. as the Rangers will be on their way to the Eastern Conference Final to play the Maple Leafs or the Bruins, and that is banked off of, or dozed off of, a Penguins player on the center pass. It was blocked after it was blocked by a Penguins player, but the puck went in. Panarin was the one that passed it, so he gets credit for the goal. He was the last Penguins player to touch it, or the last Rangers player to touch the puck for the puck to put it off the goal. As the thing is, it was a center pass that was blocked, but it went in, went off a Penguins player. So Panarin is the goal. He has a double hat trick. 17-2 with 2:03 remaining. Just by Bonovich and Zadorov. Here we go. The pass to me. Beyond a pass to the wrong team. Crosby intercepts it. 9 seconds to play. We're up by 15. And then 17 stole it from 87, which is Crosby. Up at Bonovich. Good save. 1 minute remaining. Here's 17. To me. Good save by D. Smith. Feels like I've been on the ice for forever. So Benitez has one goal from the hat trick, but I already have 7 goals, and Aaron has 6. And this should be the ball game, and it is. Rangers move. That is the ball game. Rangers move on to the Eastern Conference Final. Not sure why the announcer just became quiet. Now it's super loud, dude.
Off-season looming for the other. Off-season starts now. You go through this handshake line, it is all over. You try so hard, and you come up empty. For my broadcast,
sorry about the barking. It's my puppy.
thanks so much for joining us.
And I have the door open. But we did the dub. Let's go. So we did the dub. I'll take it. Yeah, what was the shots? Might have done this. 56-21. Panarin's a setting star. 6 goals, 1 assist, 0 hits. Or 6 assists, or 6 goals, 1 assist, no hits. I'm not sure who was the third star. I'm only the first star. 7 goals, 6 assists, 5 hits. I had 13 points, 7 goals, 6 assists, 5 hits. And I'm not sure who the third star is. Might be Zibanejad, maybe. I had 25 shots and a plus 11 or plus minus. Played 32 minutes and 43 seconds. And Bonovich, because he had no goals, he had 9 assists. Panarin had 6 goals and an assist. Trumbo had 4 assists. Zibanejad had 2 goals and 2 assists. I'm thinking maybe Bonovich was the third star because he had 9 points. All assists, but 9 points is 9 points, and 9 assists are 9 assists, and he had plus 10 for plus minus. He only had 6 shots though. Like D'Angelo had 1 shot, which resulted in a goal. Zibanejad had 2, both resulted in a goal. I'm not sure. I don't think anyone like Adam Fonz never got a point. He only played 5 minutes and had a -1 for plus minus and 3 shots. Tato didn't have a point. Didn't have a Smith. Like the people that were on like the 3rd and 4th line. Didn't really didn't do any. Well, they barely played and didn't do any points. Tat 1330 to 733 in favor of us. We outhit them 23-5. We outshot them 56-21. They were better passing. Face-offs 34-23 in favor of us. We went 4 for 5 on the power play. They went 0 for 1. Now let's go out to the main menu to see who we're playing in the Eastern Conference Final. Just see if we were playing the Bruins. So, whoa! So the Flames beat the Jets 4-2. The Golden Knights, who were up 3-1, are now tied with the Ducks at 3 games apiece, going to the winner take all Game 7. The winner will play the Flames in the Western Conference Final. We beat the Penguins 4-1. Bruins beat the Maple Leafs 4-2, so it'll be the Rangers and Bruins in the East Final, and it'll be the Flames versus the Golden Knights or Ducks in the West Final. So we are playing the Bruins in the East Final, and like I said, it'll be the Flames versus the Ducks or the Golden Knights in the West Final. And yeah, who will it be? I know, let's say, who will it be? Well, we already know who we're playing, but we're playing the Bruins. We're 8-1 in the playoffs. They're 8-5. Game 1 is on May 8th, 2021. Game 1 of the East Final, like I said, is on May 8th, 2021. We're 8-1 in the playoffs. They're 8-5. So they've played 4 more games. Who won Game 7? I kind of want Vegas but obviously Vegas did it choking, you know. No offense, Vegas fans. And oh, they choked. They choked the 3-1 lead like they did against the Sharks in 2019 in real life. If you're a Vegas fan, sorry. But yeah, especially that Game 7 where, I think 3-0 lead, right? 3-0, I think. And then there was that 5-minute major for cross-check down Cody Eaton, and the Sharks scored 4 goals on the power play, but then the Golden Knights ended up tying the game with 50 seconds left, and then the Sharks won with I don't know how much time was left in overtime, but it was sometime in overtime. So, Flames beat the Jets 4-2. The Ducks beat the Golden Knights 4-3, and the Ducks were down 3-1, but ended up coming back to win the series as they won Game 5, Game 6, and Game 7. We beat the Penguins 4-1, and the Bruins beat the Maple Leafs 4-2. And now we're about to play the Bruins in the East Final. So the Final 4 in the NHL are the Ducks, the Flames, the Rangers, and the Bruins. It's the Ducks and the Flames in the West Final, and it's the Ducks and the Flames in the West Final, and it's the Rangers and the Bruins in the East Final. And the winners will play each other in the Stanley Cup Final. Best 7 series for the West Final, the East Final, and for the Stanley Cup Final. Obviously, each round is best of 5. Each round is a best of 7 in the NHL. In the AHL, the first round is in the AHL, which the AHL playoffs are called the Calder Cup playoffs. There's 4 rounds. First round is best of 5, and the next 3 rounds are best. The first round is best of 5. First round is best of 5, but the second round, the first round is best of 5, and the second round, the first round is best of 5, and the second round, the third round, in the Calder Cup playoffs, which is the AHL playoffs, there's 4 rounds that there are in the Stanley Cup playoffs, but the first round is the best of 5, and then the second round, the third round, and the fourth round are best of 7s. I'll see you on the other side. So like I said, there's 4 rounds in there's 4 rounds in the Stanley Cup playoffs, which are the NHL playoffs. All 4 rounds are best of 7 series. In the AHL playoffs, which are called the Calder Cup playoffs, there's 4 rounds, but the first round is a best of 5 series, and the second round, the third round, and the fourth round are best of 7. So in the Calder Cup playoffs, there's 4 rounds that there are in the Stanley Cup playoffs. The first round is a best of 5 series, and the second round, the third round, and the fourth round are all best of 7 series. The first round in the Calder Cup playoffs is a best of 5 series, and the second round, the third round, and the fourth round, all those rounds, the second round, the third round, the fourth round are best of 7 series. So the only difference between the Calder Cup playoffs and the Stanley Cup playoffs are the first round is a best of 5 series in the AHL, and it's not in the NHL. But then in the second round, the third round, and the fourth round for the NHL and the AHL, there are for the second round, the third round, and the fourth round for the AHL and the NHL, it's best of 7 series. So yeah, let's set up to Game 1, assuming there's no, assuming that there's no conversation between Vinny J and his agent or Vinny J and the head coach. There's not. I'm an 84 overall. I played 9 games in the playoffs, and Vinny J has played 9 games in the playoffs. 37 goals, 28 assists, and 65 points. 65 points in 9 games. That's a record. So yeah, next episode of a series. I'm not sure when it's going to be in real life, but in this game, it will be Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Final against the Bruins. And next episode after that will be the first elimination game for either team in the Eastern Conference Final. That will be 2 episodes from now. And the next episode of the series will be Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Final against the Bruins. And the game is at Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena. That is true. I mean, announcers said it, and if you looked it up, it is true. Announcers in the stadium say it. I've heard announcers in real life say it, and if you looked it up, they'll say it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, guys, I'm closing the board. If you hit the like button, subscribe if you have yet. Tell your mom, dad, grandparents, tell your friends about these videos. And yeah, I'm gonna see you in episode number 13 of this Vinny J NHL 21 Be a Pro series. See you in episode number 13. And eat a lot of bacon and go Rangers.